let me wish you a happy and a very merry holiday. Now take note that our next session will be on Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. In our last session, we went over a few things. First, we talked about a few features in the instant sales system. We talked about and explained how to use the autoresponder, how to use it to send out email messages, how to set up email marketing campaigns, and how to use your contact manager, inputting information or data, business data, personal, what have you. And we also went over how to set up groups in your contact manager. Next thing we did, we talked about consultative selling, a little basic intro. I talked about its advantages. Consultative selling is something that I started doing naturally throughout my selling career. It just a part of my personality and my style. Along the way, I've learned that through various sources that 20% of the top selling or selling professionals ranked in the top 20% were those that use some type of alternative selling methods besides the old school style of selling where you're doing it based on demonstrations or giving pitches and waiting for the customer to give you objections and then overcoming the objections and closing and on and on and on. That's not consultative selling. What consultative selling is bringing meaningful and value-based information to your market, and it also allows and helps you to build greater trust, and in the end you don't have to really do the closing because your customers will buy whatever it is you have to offer them. We also talked about how to make consultative selling work for you. Now, the consultative selling approach that I use is actually 3 strategies in one. We went over the first strategy, which is knowing your market and knowing your company. And there's a mnemonic that I use to remember how to do that, and because there's 3 components to that first strategy, and I simply refer to them as BAM, B-A-M. And the B stands for brains, basically just using your brains to acquire knowledge about your product, about your clients, using your skills, and putting this all together to create an advantage that you will have over your competitors. And the A in BAM stands for AIM, and you're aiming at a specific market. So you want to know who you're targeting, who you're going after, your client base. And the M in BAM stands for your marketing and your sales efforts. Many people think that the instant sales system is a marketing system. It's an online marketing tool. To be effective in your selling or to get better results, you should have a marketing strategy to go along with the sales strategy. So those were the things that we covered in our session last Monday. Coming up in our next session, and this Monday, again, we'll go over another feature of the instant sales system, and we will also go into the second strategy of consultative selling, which is my 6-step approach that I use to selling, which is primarily begins with prospecting and ends with wrapping it all up. In between that, after prospecting, is setting your appointments, interviewing your clients, your customers, presenting them your information, your product, convincing them that it's something that they need, that they want, and then of course wrapping the sale up. But we'll be going over those items on Monday afternoon, 2 p.m. So until then, this is Will Hurd. Look forward to speaking with you then.